Exciting day today, my friends. We have a new upgrade. I like a lot the Corsair company. I mean, I'm sitting on a Corsair chair. I have some more Corsair products that you're going to look at in a moment. And today I'm excited to show you the new Corsair keyboard. It's been launched in the last 48 hours. It's the K70 RGB PRO Corsair keyboard, which has a very high polling rate, which means that actually your key presses are transferred very fast to the computer. It also has a ton of RGB, a tournament mode feature, which we will take a look at, and a lot of new stuff. Let's just open the box and I'll show you what I'm talking about. So first of all, here is the keyboard itself. I've been using it for more than a month now, so I actually have a lot of experiences with it. And the first thing I want to tell you guys, the materials and the quality of this keyboard is really high. And it's also a very large keyboard. So for people like me who like large keyboard, you really are going to enjoy this one. On the top here, you'll see that we have the volume toggle button. I actually can roll it up and down to control the volume. It's really quick and it's really responsive. And it actually has a really interesting texture on it, which feels very premium. Near that button, we have the mute button over here. We have another 3 buttons that allow us to control different options of the keyboard. For example, changing the current brightness of the RGB. We are in a mode that I'm going to talk about in a moment, which is called the tournament mode, which basically sets the color of the RGB on the keyboard itself as a specific static color, which is very important if you want to see if people are cheating on you, if you are running a tournament right now. So that's the keyboard itself. You can see it's a full keyboard. We have all the buttons. It's a big keyboard. We also get a detachable armrest. I really like this armrest, even though it's not a pillowy like armrest, which I do have on some of my other keyboards. It just feels good after using it for a month. Just feels good. It has a rubbery texture on it. I'm not sure it's for everyone. For me, it had been a nice armrest to use. If you don't like this armrest, you can just take it out and just get another one. Get the pillowy one and just use it instead. But I know that some people actually feel like this wasn't as good as a pillowy kind of armrest. I don't mind that. On the back of the keyboard, we have this button over here. I actually can feel it without seeing it right now. So pressing on this button changes the mode of the keyboard. Right now we are in RGB mode, which actually enables a couple of more things. You can change this RGB using the IQ software from Corsair, and it's this software, as you can see right now, it's actually a software you can use to control a lot of stuff. For example, other things that you have on your desktop, and change the lights, whether it's a game you're playing that you want the color to actually set your atmosphere for that specific game, or whether it's just have some kind of a lighting that lets your desktop or setup look cool. I don't really care about RGB, to be honest. But that's just me. So this mode also sets the tournament mode. That's the two-way toggle that you have over here. In tournament mode, you also cancel out the macro options on this keyboard. So if you've been planning to cheat on a specific tournament, you can not do that while you are in tournament mode, and everybody will know that you are in tournament mode because the color is going to be a static color, and this color can be set using the IQ software. So that's it. I'm going to connect back. It's a magnetic connection here with the armrest, and as you can see, I have my hands on the keyboard. It's a huge keyboard. I like that a lot. I like the font that I have on the keycaps itself. And also, sorry for my English, by the way. I'm doing this in multiple languages, so if I destroy the language, I'm really sorry for you guys. We do have MX Cherry Red switches on this keyboard. I actually have these kinds of switches on most of my keyboards, so I'm used to it and I like it. They are really quick, really fast. We have a double shot PBT keycaps over here. You can see there's a white color in the inner part of the keycap and the black one in the outer. There's a texturized feeling to the keycaps themselves, and it feels good to actually touch them. It also all of the buttons here are very stable, as you can see right now. I like the sound that I got from the key press of this keyboard. I'm gonna just let you hear it in a moment. It's basically, it's not as loud as some of my other mechanical keyboards from other companies that I've tested. On the back of the keyboard, we have a detachable USB-C cable, which is great. You wanna have that cable connected at all times, as this is not a wireless keyboard. And I guess that's kind of an overall review of this keyboard. Now let's talk about the unique features that this keyboard has in terms of the new features that we got from Corsair on this model. So this is where we see a lot of new stuff. What we see in this keyboard is something called Axon on it. It's actually a really unique feature. It's basically a processor that's inside the keyboard itself. It allows you for hyper-processing that basically enables you to transmit input for a speed that's 8 times faster while driving up to 20 lightning layers. So that means that you won't see any, there's not going to be any issues with changing the RGB and actually typing really fast at a high refresh rate. Another thing that this keyboard also has is memory for 50 profiles, which is a big thing if you are like me and you have a different set of macros you have for each games. I'm playing a lot of simulators, as you guys already know if you watch my other videos. So it's a big issue for me. And I also like that we have on the top of the keyboard, we have this part over here. And over here on this part, you'll see that when you enable specific options, for example, we have the mute option and we have the numlock key, we get different LEDs turned on and off. So we always know what's the situation with all of our specific features that we currently enabled with this keyboard here on the top bar. And it's interesting. We also have the Corsair logo here on the back. Overall, I'm kinda summing up my experiences with this keyboard for a month now. I really like it. I think it's an interesting upgrade. If you need a very high refresh rate on your keyboard, it's not really a big thing for me. I really like my keyboard to be comfortable. That's number one for me. And this keyboard really is comfortable. And I'm gonna put more information and links for where you can get it in the description of this video below. It's something that perhaps some people won't really like in terms of ergonomics, the armrest. That's probably the only thing I can say that I think some people won't like that much, but you can get one of these in a pillowy shape from any website for around $10. It's not a huge deal. There's also, in terms of ergonomics, the legs on the bottom of this keyboard, you can actually set them up in 2 modes in terms of height. So it's going to be great for you however you want to put this keyboard. And I actually like the design where the legs actually go to the side and it fits better on the desk. It doesn't move that much. You have huge grips, huge foregrips on the edges of the keyboard, and it just feels great once you put it on the desk. It doesn't move a lot. The K70, as you can see, the model name over here, and I mean, that's it. That's the K70. That's a new keyboard from Corsair. It actually joins the mouse that I have over here from Corsair, the Saber Pro mouse. It's a great mouse. I really like it. The wireless Saber Pro mouse. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comments below if you have any questions. It's a new product. I'm still using it, even though it's new. I have a month on it, and I can answer any of your questions if you have any that I haven't answered in this video. So let me know in the comments. Thank you very much for watching. I'm going to put 2 video recommendations over here for you to watch. I'm going to put another one over here and the option to subscribe to my channel because I have some cool stuff coming up you don't want to miss. And I'm going to also review on the channel. Thank you very much for watching. I was Roto Deal. Bye bye.